Kevin, where do you start with that 3-2 defeat, 2-0 up, looking in control, and then it just fell apart for you, really?
Yeah, complete control. Again, I'm probably saying it every week for the last few weeks, but our best performance of the season. We were really, really good. Obviously, the set piece of 2 goals, but we should have scored more. Should have been ahead more, and then goal we conceded, but we're still in control of the game, and we get in at half time, and that's the message: is go again and go nearly finish the game, because I did feel we were that much in control. But to be fair to Galway, they came and they changed, obviously, even bringing Walsh on. He bullied us. Simple. Yet we have opportunities to finish the game, which at both ends is not a recipe for picking up a lot of points, but at the moment, and obviously not in every game, because we 0-0 on the clean sheet on Friday, it feels like one end other goalkeepers and other defences are keeping balls out, but at our end they're going into way too easy at the moment, which is disappointing, because I thought we were in full control of the game. As I said, they did change it up, and I thought Walshy in particular came on, and just said that I very rarely say this about our centre backs in particular, but they got bullied.
Yeah, and Chris Twardick, who's just outside doing an interview as well, caused a lot of damage down that Galway right, your left. Is that the kind of worrying thing? You'd actually be doing okay. I think kept 2 clean sheets in the last 3 matches and tightened it up, but today just a few of the kind of old failings kind of came back, guys not being picked up and that kind of stuff.
Yeah, it wasn't so much guys being picked up. I mean, if you look at the goals in isolation, I mean, the first one's it gets too easy. Like, there's no name individual players. I'm not trying to do that, but you can see it. The tackle, maybe we should clear it. Then it comes up on the ball. It was a good, decent finish, but still, it's from 20 yards. It ends up in our goal. The second one is which one is the second? The Twardick one. Again, Walter comes out into flick on run. Twardick just runs in behind. So basic. Like, and again, it's good play from them, and we'd be delighted with goals like that. And the third one has been rolled into the net, like at a snail's pace. So, and yet at the other end, we're creating chance after chance, and the ball's being kept out of their goal, like, and from whatever means necessary. And we didn't do enough to look. Galway did enough to win the game, because they scored 3 goals and we scored 2. But again, I really don't. And the last thing I want to do is hiding behind stats. But I have to look at stuff before I talk at times, because sometimes your eyes can see it. But the amount of chances we had, we created, like, and we can only do so much. Like, we can set a team up to go and win a game, and we certainly did that today. And we were in full control, and should have put the game to bed, but we didn't, as I said, and we got bullied then when Stephen Walsh came on. Absolutely got bullied. So that's our fault, our responsibility, collective responsibility, and we just have to keep working hard, because at the moment it feels that those things are happening too often. But look, again, it's early in the season. We'll correct it, I'm sure, but whether we, like, by whatever means necessary, we'll correct it, because I can't watch that. Like, and you're at home in front of your home supporters, who are great supporters, and the place is in great form. We're cruising at 2-0. No one's taking the foot off the gas. In fact, I said the message was to go and try and kill the game, and then we just self-destruct. And it's not the first time we self-destructed this year, which is disappointing, but we have to take it and move on.
Should Galway have been reduced to 10 men, did you think?
Yeah, 100%.
Have you seen it back?
Yeah. And to be fair, I didn't need to see it back. It was right in front of me. And this is sometimes, obviously, I'm not going to stand there with my hands in my pockets saying, "Oh, ref, I think I might miss that one." So I know I end up getting a yellow card about it. Like, that's ridiculous. And again, I was appealing for it. And again, I don't even know what minute it was, but I don't want to be hiding behind refereeing decisions for we lost the game. Referee didn't lose the game, but it's really poor. And I've already spoken to the officials about it. They still haven't watched it back, but it's a shocker. It's like, you can see it's happening as the balls come down. It's right in front of me, and as I said, I end up getting the yellow card, which is grand. It's my first one this season, even though I got red. But sometimes you have to, like, you can't just, as I said, you're human. You can't just stand there going, "Oh yeah, God, we'll just play on, or we go again." Very disappointed. You can probably sense from me, I'm very disappointed. I'm not downbeat, because I know how good we are and how good we played. I know we'll pick up loads of results. I know we'll pick up plenty of wins. But at the moment, things are going against us. But we're playing our own part in that. It's no one else's fault but ours, and we have to just get better.
You lost Ethan as well to, I don't know, was it a hamstring or a groin or something like that?
I think it was a groin, yeah. But And I thought he started the game, he was absolutely brilliant. And we're in control. Obviously, it went back to 2-1. I think it's why he actually tweaked it, because I think he gambled it when James went in on Franz, and James won it. I think he sort of might gamble and maybe tweaked it then. So hopefully it won't be too bad. But look, we've been okay generally with injuries this year. Everyone, you can see throughout the league, plenty of injuries. And again, sometimes you look at was it because of the Friday? No, like the other, 15 players we had didn't get injured. So it's disappointing because he's been excellent for us. And I thought with him on the pitch we were in really good, like we were in complete control of the game. But it is what it is. We have to move on and look forward to Friday.
Thanks, Kevin.
Thanks, Dave.